Good afternoon. Thank you very much, Philippe, who will be joining me and handling the cameras and the overlays. And we have South Africa playing against Spain, a very important game for both teams. Game 157, coming live for you from Sheffield at this wonderful facility in at the Ponds Forge International Aquatic Centre. Right, South Africa will be playing Matthew Bester, Hendrik Venter, Ethan Martin, Joshua McKenna, Max Lawrence, Martinus van der Leen, Liam Alfred, the captain, Ethan de Villiers, Daniel Klinger, and the vice-captain, Chris Sonneveld. I see number 13 is sitting out for Spain, Damlin Castro Arisa. I'm not sure the other player is sitting out. But Spain has really come as a surprise to most of the teams here. Spain, I think the last time I saw them playing was probably in 2015 in Castellon. They didn't join us in 2017 in Hobart. But South Africa playing black against Spain playing whites. Earlier today, South Africa beat France 6-5 at Hobart, with the Spain going down, I think 5 or 6-2, 6-3 against New Zealand after they were 2-all at half-time. South Africa playing black on the far side of the pool, Anita SA flag, playing the Spanish team, who are really fired up. And off we go for the start of this game. 157 as South Africa get the kick-off. Picked up by South Africa, taking out wide, picked up by the Spanish player who was taking up position at bottom of the pool, and Liam trying to keep going. Let's see if he can get it to his inside players, unfortunately being cut off. Good to see South Africans sprinters, good follow up by them as they took up space on the inside of the pool, and South Africa being pushed out wide by the defence from Spain. Good way to start for South Africa as they conceded a goal against France earlier today in the first 20 seconds, and they definitely changed their starting pattern. Off we go with Martinus van der Leen with his prominent glove, and South Africa, they're going to go right through. Good, play, good defensive play by Spain there. The puck pops out, the refs call early break by Spain, team warning against Spain. Good advantage play, and South Africa were on the goal tray and swum out by the defence of Spain. Right, so South Africa get the privilege of taking that puck again. Let's see if they can get swim it through. Big body down there, looks like Max, and Christian coming wide around, waiting for his forwards to pick it up. Good play by both teams there, as the Spanish team does not allow South Africa to capitalise on that advantage puck they had with the early break. And South Africa want to stay there, picked up by Spain, good sprint there by the Spanish forward with the danger here on the inside as the Spanish players pick it up again, putting pressure on South Africa early on in the game. South Africa were in a very good position as we get the camera panning right here. Thank you, Philippe. Again, play big body down there from Spain. Spanish players opening it up, and South Africa need to get away very, very quickly. South Africa, good play there by both teams. Africa just wanting to get it going. Come on, Max, you're big and strong. Believe in yourself. South Africa once again trying to get going. South African forward going down, but not seen by his player. Good flick there by the Spanish team. South Africa swimming hard. And who's this player from South Africa? Looks like number 5, Joshua McKenna, trying to create space. Picked up by lefty, Chris Sonneveld, and flicked into open space. Stoppage and play. South Africa having the opportunity to score very early in the first half with 3 minutes gone. A very quick first 3 minutes that have flown past, with our coach Henry and Ulrich having their moments as well. Come on, South Africa, picked up by South Africa. Let's see if we can get going. A lot of pressure on the South African forwards on the far side as the flick went into open space. Let's see. Let's go South Africa. Christian Sonneveld goes wide, and picked up by Max at the back there. Good play by Max. If he can keep going, if he can keep the momentum going. Come on, boys. Picked up by the Spanish defence, just keeping it protected underneath the body. putting their wing on the speed there. Good play there. That Ethan Villiers. Come on boys, let's go. Excellent play there, still keeping going. Fortunately, just couldn't get the puck to the inside wing here. And good defense once again, South Africa. Need to get bodies down there. An open play, puck gets flicked right into the open area, and South Africa couldn't capitalize on that excellent position they were in. Infringement called against stoppage and play, infringement against Spain. South Africa are hard on the attack again. South Africa would love to win this game, and they'll have 2 wins for the day. Obviously Spain is not going to give it away after their excellent game earlier today against New Zealand. And South Africa 2 meters in, and about 6 meters out. Unfortunately, South Africa, Spanish defenders coming in once again. Good play by the Spanish defenders, not allowing South Africa any space, and nobody down there from Spain to follow up. Waiting for play to come to them. Picked up by South Africa on the defence. Hard hit there, and the puck slides out to the side. Picked up by the Spanish team. Once again, South Africa have to defend. And let's see what the plan is. Come on, Max, don't let it go. Good play there. It's Liam. Once again, just a small little chip and chase. There's a wing on the inside. His forwards on the inside. Once again, South Africa just can't get them to play. Probably just swimming too wide. And opening up for the Spanish defenders. Number 3 from South Africa, Hendrik Ingfentu, who scored a goal against France earlier today. Come on, South Africa, as there are 2 forwards on Barnes. Barnes picks it up and gets it wide out to his forward, and a good hard swim here. Good play by Spain once again. A lot of pressure on the Spanish defence. South Africa just not capitalising on the excellent position they're in. Spain working up at the side there with Christian picking it up and saying, I will finish it off. Let's see what he does here. We pick up. Once again, South Africa not having bodies down in the right position. As they swim hard there, Daniel finish it off for us. And Daniel says, I will do that, sir. And goal awarded. Well-deserved goal there by Daniel. Just a small emotional hiccup here for me. Well done, boy. We believe in you. Good play there, Linda. You can be proud of your son. South Africa go up 1-0 after being heavy on the attack. And I think Spain has only been in South Africa's half for 1 minute. Refs line up, all hands up, and Spain will come back. Spain playing white against South Africa black. Goal scored by Daniel Klinger, number 12. Good to see South Africa taking the kickoffs. Unfortunately, South Africa infringement call for the body blocking. The puck was played back to South African early break from the kickoff, so South Africa get warned. South Africa 10 players and playing with the 10 players from Spain, picked up by the Spanish centre forward. Good slide right through the middle, picked up by South Africa. Hard swimming by the South African players. Sometimes you get the break swimming away from your players and they just can't pick it up. And good play here by South Africa once again by our little Christian Sonneveld. Good play there by the Spanish defenders. Chris trying hard again. An infringement called, stoppage and play against Spain. Body blocking, getting the body in the wrong position, not allowing South Africa to propel forward. Lekker Suid-Afrika hier teen Spanje. Ek het die geleentheid gehad om te gaan rondloop weer en down they go. And they bring it out wide here. Yes, good play. Let's go forward. A chip and chase, which is into danger area. And if South Africa get their bodies in the right place, and well done Spain, as they swim right across the open space of goal. South Africa up 1-0. Benjamin Paul against South Africa. Against number 10. Right, South Africa having their opportunities and their moments. Always easier to commentate from the commentator box and be a coach. But we know the players are doing their utmost best. They know they need to keep on winning. They only need to win 4 more games. In this tournament, the last day of the round robin before the playoffs start tomorrow, South Africa, not budging. So interesting. Always interesting to see these players not budging. Just bring it out to the wing and keep on going. Good play by Spain, bringing their bodies down. 1, 2, 3 players. Come on, back. Yes, let's see if it goes in. Picked up by Spain. Can you believe it? Excellent flick. Picked up in the air just before it dropped into the tin. And off we go again. Come on, South Africa. Now you need to go. Finish it off. Good play by Spain again. As they're not allowing South Africa any space. And let's see what the call is. Against South Africa. Sure, South Africa. We've had our moments. I think must be nerve-wracking for South Africa as well. As we get time called out. And the ref not picking it up. And off we go. And South Africa drawing it, 2 players out, and then out to the South African lefty. And let's see if we can. Good play, come on, yes. And you've got players, get it onto them, and off they go. If they can just keep going. A good pick up again by the Spanish defenders. Excellent play. Good hockey we're seeing here. Small little turn. Well done, Madness. Not allowing space for the South African. Farmer there, Madness van Reenen, picked up by the South Africans once again. Hard play by the South Africans. Pick it up, boys. Keep going. Unfortunately, the puck just sliding away from number 3, Hendrik Penter's stick. One of our speedsters in front there. And South Africa said, I'll take this, I'll stop this mess. Keep on going, South Africa, come on. And again, we just need our forward just to slide in there, to pick it up and just to swim it into the tin. And the Spanish defenders, I haven't seen something like this. And again, South Africa comes, just waiting for the opportunity. Come on, South Africa, come on, Max. Let's keep going. And again, Spanish defenders perform miracles. South Africa need to go again. Let's see if they can get it right this time. Good small little jinx to the left, jinx to the right. And unfortunately for South Africa, once again, the 3 defenders down. Excellent play by Spain. We're putting a lot of pressure on the Spanish defenders. And a lot of pressure on my nerves as well. Picked up by Spain. I think this has been the longest open play I've seen in this whole tournament. It must be close to 5-6 minutes of open play. And the South African defender going down, Christian Swanefelder, just a small little curl, and he'll like to bring it on to his speedster there. Come on, South Africa, swim hard, swim straight. We just can't break free with Daniel's frustration being shown there as he was on the inside, but the Spanish players getting their body in an excellent position. And South Africa is still 1-0 up with infringement, stoppage and play, and South Africa get their timeout. Black timeout call with 3 minutes to go. Stopwatch stops. And runs down on the right hand side of your monitor. You'll see there 53 seconds because it's 1 minute team timeout per half. And if you don't take it, you lose it. You can't carry it over. And you can see the frustration there from the coaches saying, guys, we need to finish it off. You need to finish it off. You can't expect another player to do it. You need to do it. Each player knows what his role and responsibility is. As Spain, hard on the fence. I must say, really good camaraderie there between South Africa and the Spanish team before the game and obviously after the game as well. Excellent sportsmanship between all the teams. Privileged to be here in Sheffield, and down they go. And if we could just get that one there. Philippe, thank you, Philippe. Our assistants here, and South Africa swim hard into the open play. Picked up by the Spanish defenders once again. And a good body position. An infringement call. Let's see what it is. Stoppage and play. And then an equal puck. No. Against South Africa. So the Spanish get saved by the refs due to infringement caused by South Africa right in front of their goal area, about 6-7 meters out. And South Africa 90% territory, 90% possession, and all credit goes to Spain, as South Africa could just not finish it off. They really would love to get into a good position here once again with the equal puck ball. Down they go, hard swim to the side of the pool with 2 minutes to go in the first half. It would be good to go up 2-0. Spain would love to come back and draw this match 1-1 and go into half time with a breather. And again, South Africa, how the Spanish get it right to not allow South Africa any open space. South Africa lying in a very good position. That puck popped out there. Forwards have now been told you need to stay down, get your position, take up space, and the puck will come. Well done South Africa, well done Spain. Very entertaining game we've seen here with 1 minute 50 seconds to go. And again, it's a penalty call against the Spanish defenders. It will be taken by Liam and Christian Swanefelder. Let's see what happens here with the penalty. A lot of pressure on the players taking the penalty. The players about water till the buzzer goes. And also Africa goes, let's see what they do. And good play by Liam, making 100% sure that there's no double. Penalty gets awarded to Liam Alfred. Good position to be in, going into the half time. It's still 1.5 minutes to go, so Africa mustn't take the foot off the petrol. At the Ponds Forge International Sports Centre, what a fantastic facility. South African flag being proudly presented to you there in the pavilion, just behind the players. Set up for equal play. And South Africa get the advantage of getting it going. Hard swim with the South African players. Martinez coming in there with the captain taking up space, and then good play there by the Spanish team, just keeping control, not allowing the South Africans any space. The first time that the Spanish have been so hard on the attack, a lot of pressure on South Africa. And if they score a goal here, it'll be a good position for them. They'll be very satara. Africa picking it up again, and hard swim out here in open play. Stoppage and play call due to infringement. Probably playing advantage for the Spanish team, no advantage. With 1 minute to go, South Africa just seems sometimes working hard to get goals, and then as they score a goal, the team they're playing against comes back and just takes it back again. So a team timeout called by the Spanish coach. South Africa defending. The puck will be placed probably 5 meters out. Good position for Spain, and you see they put a lot of pressure on South African defenders when they have the advantage. It's the second time I think of this whole game that they're in the South Africans' danger area. 26 seconds to go. Substitution practically taking place, getting fresh legs in. After this, you'll have the 3-minute race, guys. Daniel Klinger scored the first goal of this match, and then Liam scoring the second goal. And down we go. Coverage for you. Good work here by the camera crew. And waiting for the buzzer to say start of play. Off they go. Just a small little drawback. Hard swim into the South African goal area. Good pick up by South Africa. Just telling the Spanish team that you can defend us, we'll defend you as well. 50 seconds to go. South Africa don't want to concede a goal. They've slowed down the game. Picked up by South Africa, opening up on the far side of the ball underneath the substitution box. Just a hard swim, follow up by Matthew Bester into open play. Watch out, South Africa. And Christian is in space. Jab, trying to stop it. Good play by both teams there. Not allowing anybody open space. Picked up by the Spanish forward. An excellent play there once again by Martinez and Ethan de Villiers, our backs. Again, Christian picks it up. And let's see if we can get Daniel into a position. Unfortunately for South Africa, the Spanish player just reading South Africa's formation. That'll be half time. 2-0. South Africa baie mooi julle manne. Dat is nog wel 'n verligting vir my. 2-0, dis die borge van hierdie toernooi wat het moontlik gemaak het om 13 lande by mekaar te bring. Oor die 300 spelers, en soos ek gesê het, elke oggend as jy hier instap, is die swembad sprankel en skoon. die badkamers, die ontvangsarea, buitekant die swembad. Ek het vanoggend vroeg gaan stap en ek het 'n paar foto's vir hulle gewys. Ek sal nog foto's vir hulle stuur waar ek nou weer gaan stap het na die universiteitsarea toe. Dis 'n studentedorp ook met baie groen bome, pragtige tuine, pragtige geboue. Regtig 'n wonderlike plek om te wees. Such a privilege to be here in Sheffield, and we are really blessed and grateful as Africa take the stand for a hard, serious talk, as you cannot play against a team of stature like GB, France and New Zealand. If you create space, you're on the goal area and you just don't score. Right, so Africa 2-0 up. All the viewers back home, everybody's doing well here. Henk had a small cut on his ankle, but that has been sorted out. And the 24 ladies are all healthy, and the 19 ladies are all healthy, and the 24 men are all healthy. So everybody's in high spirits. Almal doen baie goed. Hierdie is wedstryd 157 in Bad B, game 157 in Court B, South Africa and the 19 men playing black against the white Spanish team. Both teams have 10 players in the water, that's good to see. So it's a fair contest. I'm not sure, but I don't think we've had anybody sitting out on deck due to a serious infringement. And like I said, we probably had at one stage 5 minutes of play, continuous open play. Refs doing an excellent job here. I saw the coach of Spain having a serious conversation with the refs in the water, just asking them just to clarify some of their calls, which is rightfully allowed. And the refs answering with their snorkel in the mouth. That's the safest answer you can give. It's just bubble it out. Never get emotionally involved as a ref. Never try and defend your calls. You call what you see. What you don't see, you can't call. That's why there are 3 refs in the water just to assist. And they support each other very well. International refs are a very high standard, and South Africa will start in front of us on your monitor, and down they go. And South Africa not taking this sitting down, they want to get going again. Picked up by South Africa, flicked into open space. Good to see South Africa's bodies down, and off they go. If they can get it out to the left-hand side, as we have 2 wings there. And South Africa, do they score within the first 19 seconds of the second half? Excellent play there by South Africa, scoring a goal in the first 19 seconds of the second half. Liam Alfie is at all points. Goal number 2. Goal started 19 seconds into play. South Africa taking the strike, sliding it back, and a hard drive by the forwards. And just out to the speedster Liam, and he finishes off. Well done, boys. 3-0 for Spain, South Africa against Spain. And South Africa taking it again. Trying the same move again. It worked once. Let's see if it will work twice. Good play by Spain, absorbing that pressure, reading South Africa's play. And players not allowing each other space there. Spain hard on the attack with bodies down, picked up by the South African wing. And not allowed any space there. Good play there by Spain. Max Lawrence getting down his body into position, committing himself, just slowing it down. Good to see Max getting involved there. And he's got a good body and a strong swim. And he scores an infringement here. No, it's an infringement against Spain. Ref timeout called. And he's asking for Christian to go and sit on the side. It must have been an off puck infringement. I didn't see that on the puck. No, so it's the left-handed player from Spain, number 15, which has been asked to sit out. Sorry. Oh, so Lucas is sitting out. Also a left-handed player. I just saw the left glove, and I thought that was Christian. So South Africa hard on the attack again, 6 against 5, and South Africa need to capitalise on a good position under the substitution box. You can see South African coaches going down, trying to see what they can relay back to their team.
Good pick up by Spain, picking up on the side of the wall there. South Africa, hard drive again by the Spanish team, keeping it going, taking it up the wall as they've tried coming into open space, and then South Africa picks it up on defense. Well done, Ethan. Ethan de Villiers, the son of Mark de Villiers, doing an excellent job. As South Africa take it into the far corner with 12 minutes left. As South Africa try to get momentum going, trying to get their speeches in place, picked up by the Spanish defender. And again, South Africa opening it up. No support, unfortunately, as the Spanish defenders do very well. And 6 players against 6 as Lucas is back in the water. And the South Africa again defending. Let's see if they can get the drive going again up the wall, get it rolling again. Daniel doing well there, picked up by the South African forward and taken off, but he's not taking this sitting down. Again, good play there excellent play by the South African forward as he doesn't take it, flick into the body of the Spanish player, and South Africa take it off the body onto the stick of Martinez, and off we go again. South Africa again trying to get momentum going. Is that number 3, Henk Venter, very prominent game in this game, 157. Liam picking it up, just a small little slide back. Martinez out to the forwards and out to Daniel. Good open play, good swing here. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Good play there by South Africa. Watch out. Excellent to the chip and chase into open space, and picked up by the Spanish defender, but that was good play. Overall, excellent play by South Africa. And Liam, just as he got momentum, didn't see the player coming from the top. Good clean take off the stick. And Martinez coming in from the back, getting more involved in this game as it's an attacking game by South Africa, still 3-0 up. Half-time score was 2-0. Stoppage and play. A lot of good open play here from both teams. Not a lot of infringements. Wonderful game to commentate on, especially if you're leading. But in general, excellent game by both teams. South Africa going into this half 2-0 up and then scoring a goal in the first 19 seconds. That's why they're 3-0 up. And it could have been more. South Africa coming in from the back there with speed. And if you low down with speed, very difficult to keep the players out. And then once again picked up by South Africa's left-handed player, and South Africa's turning. And a good hard flick from the back, but that was after an infringement, stopped the game. Stoppage and play due to illegal stopping of the puck moving forward. South Africa in a good position here to capitalize on their excellent play overall in this game 1-5-7. Africa on the attack in the open goal place area. Brilliant defense by Spain. Well done, boys. As an infringement decided, stoppage and play. Again, South Africa get the advantage with 9 minutes to go. South Africa leading 3-0. They don't want to concede a goal. Thank you, Philippe, for taking the camera down at the bottom. For all the spectators back, you can see there in the middle of play, about 5 meters out. The pool is, I think, 12 meters wide, 25 meters long. Excellent pool, fantastic barriers, fantastic coverage on live streaming, and South Africa finish that one off. Refs go up, stoppage and play. They'll award the goal to number, it looks like number 3 or 4. Number 3 is Hendrik, number 4, that's Josh McKenna, number 5, well done, boy. Josh McKenna making it 4-0. Goal scored by number 5, Josh, my man. So Africa 4-0 up against the Spanish team that held New Zealand out for the whole of the first half they played against them this morning. So Africa again, let's see what they do. Firing it back, coming out to Christian, open flick. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes not, as you saw in the first half with the 19 seconds. That move worked very well for them. Good call by the coaches to change game plan. Beautiful pick up there by South Africa. A small little turn, hard play down the far side of the pool. Daniel Klinger getting into a position there, taking up space, not allowing the puck to be stolen, getting his play into position. Good swim there by the Spanish forward as he outswims Christian, and that doesn't happen often. And again, Spain coming. South Africa's players going up, taking a deep breath as we get the camera to move to the right-hand side. Good play there by the Spanish captain. Jinx just pulling the player out to the right and then into open space. Unfortunately not picked up by the Spanish sprinter, and South Africa not taking it. Good play by South Africa. Christian gets his forward away. Is that blockage? Infringement called against South Africa with 7 minutes to go. South Africa 4-0 up. Hier is baie opwindend, baie lekker wedstryd, pragtige hokkie hier in Sheffield. Wonderlike weer wat ons buite het. So half sonskyn, half bewolk, maar wonderlik om rond te loop. South Africa on the defense as Spain are just inside South Africa's half. They would love to score a goal. And South Africa don't want to concede a goal. They hard swim by the big forward, and then out we go. And probably just too quick turn there. They should have kept going just for a few seconds longer, and off we go. South Africa on the attack again. Small little curl, hard kick into open play, picked up by the speedster as he's got to outswim this guy. Good play there, good follow up by the South Africans. Unfortunately, just not finding number 7, being Max Lawrence. And South Africa number 11 there, Ethan de Villiers. Like I said, Ethan, one of our solid players in the back, flicks it onto Christian's stick, and unfortunately for Christian, doesn't see the Spanish player coming down on him. South Africa will not want to concede a goal. The Spanish team opening up space. Beautiful play by Spain. Good play coming into the open area, and Spain should finish this off with a speedster coming in from the back. Still trying hard. And is that stoppage in play, or were they going? I see the one ref calling stoppage in play. Right, so stoppage in play due to infringement by South Africa. And I'm just waiting for confirmation from the ref what the infringement was for. From the chief ref, he's not indicating there. But anyway, it was either stick infringement, gloving, body blocking, but anyway, here we go. Right in front of the goal box from South Africa, Spain. Immediately a call. Was it a dangerous flick? As the guy flicked the puck, he was stoppage in play. And unfortunately for the Spanish team, must have gone into the body of a South African player. That's the reason for the call. That's the reason why he will be sitting out. Number 10, Moises Gracia. And South Africa will playing 6 against 5. South Africa very good in this game, not causing any serious infringements like in previous games. South Africa had to sit out, but it happens. Nothing's intentional. You play your heart out. Good turn there by South Africa, drawing 2 Spanish players out to the wild side. And South Africa into open play. Good play there from South Africa. Good follow-up. Let's see if they can keep going. And Spain defender doing excellently well. And a good body position by Spain. Excellent play by Spain. Here in court A in front of us, under 24 men. The 19 men, Great Britain 2, Argentina 1. Well done to Argentina. They are also a wild card here. Good to see Argentina bringing a team all the way from down south. Another player been sighted and asked to sit on the side. So South Africa will be playing 6 against 4. Baie mooi South Africa, hou julle koppe, bly cool. 3 minute 28 secondes oor met David Sepero sitting out. Moses will be sitting out for the rest of this game. And South Africa 6-4. Let's see if we can get some magic going. Christian swimming out to the far side, getting his speedster in from the back. Our big boy there. Good play by Spain. They've only got 4 players in and keeping their 6 African players out. Excellent play from Spain as They slow it down on the wall. Frenchman sighted, stoppage and play. Stoppage and play due to infringement caused by South Africa. South Africa just need to stay calm, keep possession. The game will open up as you only have 4 players against 6. Don't flick it into open play unnecessary, rather keep it on your stick, tire the guys down and space will open. Sê ek wat hierdie kommentaarbox sit. Right, South Africa swimming hard to the outside there, see if they can get around the Spanish defender. They do. Daniel following up on the inside and still a hard drive there. Good pick up there by the Spanish defender, a lot of pressure on him as they still only 4 players against 6 and South Africa still can't capitalise on this excellent position they're in. Hard turn there by South African players, small little curl, straightening it up, and the South African players not getting the puck away. I must give all credit to Spain. And Christian, just more little jinx left, right. Let's see if he can pick it up by Daniel. And it's finished off. The puck goes into the goal. Let's see if it's awarded. It's awarded. Good play by Christian, opening up the space, but I don't think the goal was scored by him. Let's see who finished that off. It was finished off by Daniel Klinger, who scores his 2nd goal. He scored one in the first half, and now one in the second half. That's 5-0. With GB up now 3-1 against Argentina in Court A. Well done, GB. So it's team timeout called by White, by their coach. Excellent play by South Africa. They can be very proud of themselves. Going down early 1-0 against France, coming back and winning that match 6-5. As you see the 2 South African coaches, Elrich and Henry, swimming out. Very proud moment for them as they will be placed in a very good position for the playoffs tomorrow. This is still round robin. GB still 3, Argentina still 1. It looks like Argentina and Court A has also got a player on the side. And Moses Garcia will not join this game as he was asked to sit out for 5 minutes. South Africa, 6 players in the water. Well done, boys. And South Africa, off they go. Good photography work once again. Good video coverage, good games to watch this for future players. Just a small little turn. Argentina down hard, all 4 of them trying to flip and create space. Martinez not allowing them any space. Good play by Martinez. Open play. Argentina only 1 back there. And once again, these Argentinians are 5 in the water now, but still, these Spanish players still making their country proud. You can be proud of your boys back home. And good, excellent play there by Spain, unfortunately for them. Stopped by the South African backs. Christian Sonnefeld picking it up. Let's see if he can pick up his speedster. Good play there, and that should be finished off by Matthew Bester, as there are only 5 players in the water, and Matthew will be retired after that one. If it is Matthew, number 2, goal gets awarded. Who was that scoring? No, it was number... Matthew Bester, number 2. Well done, Matthew. Well done, Gene. And that's the end of the game. South Africa winning this one. 2-4. Is it 7-0? Just waiting for confirmation. I've got 7 on my score sheet. South Africa winning this game 159. Thank you very much for joining us for this very entertaining game. The score not really a true reflection, as South Africa looks like they ran away, but in a sense, Spanish boy just couldn't score a goal, and South Africa at one stage just couldn't finish off. So the score could have been higher, and all credit to the South African team. South African women now playing Colombia and Court B. Court A, it's 4-1 for GB against Argentina. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Yeah, thank you. Good win for us. Are you happy?